Well, hello. We're here today to learn how to give your opossum a proper pedicure. Once again, we have a senior opossum helping us with the demonstration. You know, a life fully lived is going to show on the feet, as well as the hoary face. Oh, that's H-O-A-R-Y. I would never make a moral judgment on an opossum, and neither should you. All right. You want to begin by checking over each foot, looking for broken or overgrown nails, also for cuts, calluses, fungus, and any glue residue from previous pedicures. Do not put false fingernails on an opossum. I cannot emphasize this enough. No. Especially on seniors who may already be losing their grip. Now, I mean that literally. Although, sometimes I wonder, well, okay. Here I have a shallow pan of warm water into which I am putting 2 tablespoons of Epsom salts. Oh, she knows she's going to like this. All right. You want to be very accurate with these measurements. And then just, swish it around. And then we are going to put in our opossum. Oh, there. I bet that feels good. So while she is enjoying her foot soak, it's time to address that pesky old elephant that keeps hanging about. The vast majority of opossums belong outside. If you see one there, leave it there. If you come across an injured or orphaned opossum, contact a professional wildlife rehabilitator immediately. Now, if, after all this, you are still left with an opossum, well, stretch that animal out on a table and do its nails. Now I'm going to dry off each foot, making sure I get between every toe. For the purposes of this demonstration, we'll just be focusing on the one foot. How about this one? This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none. And this little piggy went wee all the way home. Oh, she just loves that. All right. So I'm going to begin by snipping off all of the excess. Many people use their own toenail clippers for this. There. And then with the rough side of the emery board, we'll smooth off the edges. There. And with the other, buff. There, very nice. And then if you find that your opossum gets restless during this procedure, give it a grape. And now I'm going to push back the cuticles. All right. And here we come to the really fun part of the pedicure, and that is selecting the polish. So much depends on the personality of the opossum, doesn't it? So if you think that hot pink or neon blue is appropriate, well, all right. And I know many of you are partial to the French tip, but honestly, I prefer natural colors when it comes to wildlife. Here I am working with moss green and a bit of Arizona sunset. There we are. All right. Well, I know what you're thinking. What if the opossum in question is a nail biter? Well, don't worry. All of these products are hypoallergenic. Never buy a product that has been tested on animals. Don't do that. All right. So, when the full 4-foot pedicure is complete, you may wish to consider wee booties, especially if your opossum traverses rough terrain. Wouldn't want to chip a nail now, would we? All right. Our next program will be proper opossum gourmet cooking, when simple nutrition just isn't enough. Until then, remember, the feet are the foundation of the opossum. So, until next time, bye. Bye.